Hey nerdlings, Nick Lotus84 back with another episode of Asagao Academy with UltimateCarl.
Hey,
And when we last left off, we had bumped into a couple more of the hidden block guys, Kid Icarus and Jimmy. And now Gerard's back from putting his books away. We're about to start the campus tour, the completionist tour.
that's Azalea Arts Center. There's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for clubs to meet in. The theater is right next to it. It's where John holds the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there, and Jared has a special event at least once a semester. Last year was a martial arts exhibition, and Jared did kendo against other practitioners in the school.
Dang, Gerard is not only a model, he's a kendo master? Nice. He shook his head in awe.
See what I mean?
He's truly talented. Really, all my friends are. I think I'm really lucky to have people like that around me.
Gerard. Aw, Gerard.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry, did you have a question?
No, that's all right.
Great. Over there you can see Higanbana peeking out in the distance. There's a field separating us, and people like to eat there.
Gerard seemed a cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. That's the impression I actually get, and there have been people who have talked about how awesome he is, actually. He was really going out of his way to help me out and be kind to me, and didn't even seem to realize what a big deal that was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did and more. No my. Describing everything and several past events in excruciating detail. You might say in completionist detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, but having the names and locations of the buildings burned into my mind was a good thing. We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Gerard was keen on finishing off the tour with the best place on campus.
Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club room.
Aw, snap! He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular
It's
room.
my little kitties.
Yes, I love... Yep, the itty-bitty kitties. He pushed... Oh, I just saw on Twitter today that Gerard's girlfriend bought him a t-shirt that has like the kind of the pictures from the game, and it says, ain't no kitty like an itty-bitty kitty.
Awesome.
And he posted a picture of that shirt on Twitter, which was really great. He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room, filled with desks and some kind of toys. Aw, kitties.
It's not much, but it's home to some of my happiest memories.
Gerard, everything that comes out of your mouth is adorable. He shut the door again and dusted his hands.
There's a little closet here people use to store things, too.
He reached to turn the handle, but paused and then retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw?
Just a little tip. Knock before you open the door to any closet on campus.
Oh my.
Really? Why?
Oh, you know, ghosts, I guess?
Ghosts? He believes in ghosts, huh? That was strange advice, delivered strangely. Gerard was uncomfortable. Wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked and a few seconds later opened the door. Oh my, who's in here playing doctor in the closet alone? ... Someone was in that closet. I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was someone in the closet?
In the closet. Hey,
Gerard waved to the person, then closed the door, turning back to me. He's like, well, having none of that. Closing the door.
Who?
sorry if he scared you.
What?
I think that's actually somebody who worked on the game, like his representation, Creeps McPasta.
What?
Anyway, that's it for the tour. How was it?
He beamed. I hesitated, but seeing his eye twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. Actually, I'm thinking about it in the Kickstarter. I don't know if this guy was actually part of the development team or if maybe he was a backer on Kickstarter, because that was one of the rewards if you gave like $1,500 was that they would give you a cameo in.
Yeah, a lot of Kickstarters will do that.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and your friends. It really made me feel included.
No problem, not at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here.
Huh.
You have no idea how long it took me to find all the secret tunnels and make a complete map of campus. Wow, you really did just map of campus.
Yeah, he mapped the entire campus, so he must have done extensive research.
Including the
girls'
girls'
dorm. Wah, wah, wow, chicka, wah, wow.
Secret tunnels?
Secret tunnel. Yeah, oh man, I gotta show you.
Gerard glanced at the clock hanging, and I guess that's supposed to mean on the wall, not in, and winced.
Darn, I gotta get going. I have homework to do. But if you ever need more help, I'm here for you.
He got out a notebook and scribbled something down. Oh man, are we getting his digits? Then he ripped it out and gave it to me.
Here, my phone number, dorm number, address, parents' phone number, email, Facebook, and Blipper information. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. I'm trying to figure out what Blipper is. That maybe Twitter, I guess?
It's probably Twitter.
You can get on Blipper now and see my cute itty bitty kitty shirt.
that my girlfriend, who I don't have for the purposes of this game, gave me.
I'll see you later, Hana. It was really great spending time with you.
Just like that, he was gone.
Posters.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I want to go to the
totally
crying party.
The crying. I want to see the Asagao High School host club.
Yeah, don't totally suck at volleyball.
Yeah. Well, mine totally doesn't totally suck at volleyball because she's on the team. Calling all itty bitty kitty collectors. Oh,
I can't read the rest of that. It's too small for me.
I'm looking for
something from the. It's from the something something collection.
Frisky something collection.
Looks like fruity.
Yeah.
Like FROOTIE.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, I mean, if we're talking about a toy line, words get made up for toys all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But the crying party.
Sad girl.
Oh,
it's
sad
the one who
girl.
posted it. I want to go to the crying party.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get an option to go to the crying party last game, but we'll see how emo Shane is.
Is that just if you don't get with anybody, you go to the crying party?
No, if you don't get with anybody, then you can get with Jacques. That is basically how you unlock the Jacques mini route, is that you basically reject every guy.
Bad end.
Yeah, and then you can take Jacques to the flower festival, evidently. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I'd fought the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was going to see who was in there. Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall looking for the switch and flipped it. ... There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here, and this was the only exit. That you know of, Hana. Maybe he sneaked out, or maybe he's a ghost. Woo! I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm room. She's like, that's a big budget. Nope. Don't want to hang around here.
Forget about it. Just forget about it.
Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone, maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. You might say he was a completionist about everything. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. Now you better stop smiling over Gerard, Hana. We're going for Shane still. This time, I knew I wouldn't get lost.
Gotta get that harem end.
Yeah. I do love Gerard's character in this game. He's really sweet. Maya and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning, and it immediately became clear something changed. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on the lockers. Several students gathered to take a look.
Oh, my gosh.
We walked over to one of the walls to get a better look.
Is that Jared?
When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Oh man, she's having dirty thoughts about Jared.
Mai, you're drooling!
That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy, her dirty, dirty Jared fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the dribble on her chin.
I am not.
What are these posters for?
Well, last year Jared put on a fashion show. It looks like he's doing it again this year.
I didn't know Jared was into fashion.
Mai shrugged.
He's not.
I waited for some type of clarification.
He's so cute.
One time, in biology, I saw him take off his sweater, and his shirt kind of got stuck to it and pulled up, and I swear he had like 20 abs. Abber.
Abs, all the abs. I waited in vain.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes. Mai and I whipped around. There stood Jared in all his glittering, magnificent glory. Mai's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school.
I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters.
Yeah, they're really something, Jared.
I like your abs.
Oh, poor Mai. With sudden, soul-crushing realization of what she said, her expression twisted into a mixture of horror and disgust. Jared was unfazed.
Hana?
Thanks. But, Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to.
Oh dear. Why would he want to talk to me?
Oh, yeah, okay. What's up?
Jared looked expectantly at Mai. She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could.
Hey. Mai, would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty.
Without a word, Mai scuttled away.
Peasant.
Poor Mai. Jared turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye, and that's what he's thinking, peasant. He seemed used to the effect he had on women.
I wanted to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new here and all, so you probably don't know, but every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills.
What? Wait, what?
You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of.
He reached into his pocket, pulled out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe.
This has to be some kind of joke
It's because
that I don't get.
It's, when he, I mean, he's Jared is super skinny, but like if he holds his head just the wrong way, it makes him look like he has a bunch of chins. And he actually like made a normal boots pun on a video and did like the face. I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern.
He's like Miyamoto. As you can tell, my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of Pro Jared.
Oh my, yearly dose of Pro Jared. Is that medically necessary? Are you a doctor now, Jared? I flipped to the last photo. Heat shot up my neck and into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke?
The dosage is a suppository.
Oh dear. I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt.
What does this have to do with me?
That might have been a touch rude. We'll see what Jared has to say to that in the next episode. Until next time, thanks for watching.
And later.